We probably started the year with like so many goals I want to achieve. Probably promotion, how to lead your team better. We're in that time of the year where you are taking stock. It's June already. July is about to start, which is going to take us to the second half of the year 2026. Such a great year already, and we're hoping that it's going to get better. But how do we make it get better? We're basically going to look at how we're going to get more out of the second half of the year. So let's get right into it. Yes. Hello, I'm Besson Chukwuneke, and this is the Awesome Girl Podcast. Glad to be here. Glad to talk to you again this week. Such a pleasure always to have conversations with you, take good things, share insights with you, and all of that. So it's always a great pleasure, and I do not take it for granted. Thank you for always listening in, right? I do this because I have you guys here watching, listening. Such a pleasure. Yes. So let's get right into the video. All right. So we're in that time of the year where you are taking stock. So just like we have in football, where players after the first half they go back to the changing room, they go back to like go strategize, probably put on new outfits, probably like okay, tell the team members what's going on, where we getting it wrong, or we're like just get some motivations, get some rest, and then get all charged up to probably do better if they weren't doing so well, so great in the first half. And yes, we're at that time. It's June already. July is about to start, right? And which is going to take us to the second half of the year 2026. Such a great year already for so many people, right? And we're hoping that it's going to get better. But how do we make it get better? We're going to look into productivity, right? We probably started the year with like so many goals I want to achieve. Probably you had this goal on this certain GP you want to get in school, or probably promotions, probably how to lead your team better, probably have targets to meet at work and stuff like that. So here we're basically going to look at how we're going to get more out of the second half of the year. So let's get right into it. Yes, glad to do this. All right, so this is it, right? We're just going to launch into the second half with like some gratitude, a lot of it actually, right? Probably have a gratitude jar where you're like, okay, list all the great things all the things you're grateful for, right? All the things you've achieved, like, oh, I did this, even if it's just breathing. Be grateful for that, right? Because you being alive is like, okay, an opportunity to like do more, right? So you probably maybe made mistakes. Well, you're alive and kicking. We're more kind to people, things like that. Probably assisted one or two persons, right? Probably an old person, a young child, your friends, things like that. We need to go in with a lot of gratitude. So yes, after that, we're going to be real with ourselves, right? We're going to take stock. We're going to see, okay, yes, I've achieved these certain things, but did I really hit my goals? Did I really get to the point where I'm like, oh, I'm really very satisfied, right? So you probably have things that you wanted to achieve when, like you set out, right? To when you set out to begin the year, like you have, or within the year, you're like, okay, these are the things I want to do, right? For me, content creation was something that I wanted to do, right? Like literally because I'm here, I know that I hit that, right? I did not start at the time where I should have started, but like, okay, in the last 1 month and more, I've been constantly doing it. So we're going to take stock. We're going to like, what are the goals that we set out to achieve this year, right? If they were not achieved, if we didn't hit our mark and all of that, we want to know the why. Why didn't that happen for us? Why were there lapses? What are the lapses? How can we fix them? These are like the things that we're going to look at. Okay, you're going to they take an assessment test. So what was it I wanted to do? Did I achieve that? If I did, why did I do that, right? And if I didn't, why, right? So you're going to ask the whys and you're going to look for, okay, now that you know the why, what's the way forward, right? So even if you achieve like why did I do it? Like those good things that made you achieve those things, you're gonna like stick to it, right? Imbibe it, like suck it in, like okay, I need to keep on doing this. So you're gonna know the whys, and then solution to the whys. Why to the whys? Like why didn't I? And how can it be fixed? So it was just like a deep thought, like an assessment, right? And then what you do now with the why and the solutions, like to the whys, you're gonna set an action plan. So yes, you're gonna take stuff. You're gonna like set your goals. You're gonna set new goals, given the idea that you now have of probably why you didn't meet your goals, and then the way forward to go about it. So with that, you are now more strategic on how to hit those goals. And I believe with that, you're gonna do way better, or way better than way better than we think than you did in the first half. So this is like, okay, now the first one was like doing your gratitude assessment. Now you're setting action plans. Now we cannot just stop at having set goals, right? We know why we feel. So you'll probably want an accountability partner, right? Okay, I did this. I want to achieve this. I did this. I failed before, but now I'm taking new steps. So you want to get an accountability partner. It could be your friend. It could be somebody that you're sure that can help you in this. Just somebody that you're sure that can help you in this period. So you can even outsource. So for me, this year I had so many goals that I wanted to achieve. So I reached out to JMJ Academy. JMJ Academy helps, okay, you with productivity, right? So I reached out to them, and they were so great with helping me get to where I am today. So in the first 3 months, I just like had to like get into the program, and there you have like a well structured, planned daily activity for you, right? Based off on your goals. You have your consultations, clarity consultations, then you have like your day planned down to your month and months, right? You have an accountability partner assigned to you, and every month you just have like this review. What have you achieved and stuff like that. So that helped me. So I'm going to add the details so that you can see and reach out to JMJ Academy for support. Like I really did gain a lot from it, and I'm sure that you guys are going to gain a lot from it too. So yes, just thank me later. So that's it. So make sure that you have an accountability partner, and I believe with these few tips, like you're gonna really get ahead. Like you're gonna really get ahead in this second quarter and do more than you can ever think or imagine. But yes, little things matter, right? I was reading Atomic Habits this at the beginning of the year, which I would recommend, right? And there was just so much transformation for me reading that book, right? I think one great lesson I learned from it is how little habits. You mustn't look, okay, I want to read a book. You don't have to like spend the whole day reading because you're like, okay, I want to read. Just do like daily, little by little things, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and you see constantly doing that consistently, it becomes a habit that you now imbibe. Like you cannot even do without reading again. Just little things, tiny bits here and there, and you just don't know how those things just come together to like give you a very, very optimal result, right? So just from little habits, little things that you do, and you never know. You're gonna like those things just over time they compound, right? Those little things they compound to give you a great result, make you a different person, right? So and I believe that with these few tips, we'll be able to like do more, be more productive in the second half of the year. And I'm really, really rooting for you all to like be at the top, and like when we get to the end of the year, like, oh my God, I achieved so much, like more than like I could have imagined, more than the first 6 months, like I did so great, like it's like unquantifiable. So yes, so I'm rooting for you guys, always fighting. Always rooting for you. So see you next time. Yes, but before we go, wait. So I know you can see this shirt, right? So this was made by Uzo, right? Augusta Oti Uzoma. So this is the Diary of an Osu Girl shirt. I don't know if you can see. So this is the Diary of an Osu Girl shirt, right? So customized by my friend So I'm just plugging you now into like to a good source. When you want to make great teas like this, reach out to Augusta Uzoma on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, Augusta OT, right? So reach out to her, August on Facebook, August OT. Just reach out via the link that you see on the screen to get yours. Like, it's beautiful. I'm so glad. Like, yeah, like this is like one of my very like my favorite teas that I've gotten, right? So I'm so glad it's for Osu girl. So shout out to Uzo. Shout out to Augusta for this. So grateful. So yes. So this is me saying get to work, right? Get to work, get to work, get to work, get to work and do those things that you want to do. One step at a time, one step at a time, and you're gonna achieve so much that you can never imagine. Right? So see you next time on this podcast, right? I call it podcast, solo podcast, by the way. I'm sure you're like, oh, we're not seeing a partner. We, both of us, you and me, what partners here? Yes, so see you next time. I'm feeling fine right now. See you next time on this same channel. I remember Chukwuneke, and it's such a pleasure always to speak to you. Yeah, bye. Wait. I see some people want to escape without subscribing. If you've not subscribed, if you don't like, if you don't share my post, if you've not interacted with us on this platform, please do. Please do. Would really appreciate it. It helps reach more audience, right? Brings visibility. Your support helps us to reach out to more people, to be able to get to more people, and would really appreciate it. Thank you. See you next time on the same channel. Bye.